This is Love Movies Hella, but today it's like TV shows okayly. I know that's not a word. Spoilers. All my stuff is spoilers. So just let you know. I didn't like this show. This how I knew it was gonna suck. And this is for any movie or TV show. When the trailer sucks, that means the freaking whatever you about to watch is gonna suck. And my standards may be a little high or whatever. But here's the thing. When I was a kid watching superhero movies, TV shows, whatever, the freaking guy who, or girl, but it was mainly guys, who was the hero, not only could do cool things, he looked cool. What the hell is cool about Danny Rand? The freaking dude wears crusty Chuck All-Stars. And he rich. Like, what are you doing with some raggedy shoes? I didn't understand the whole give up my fortune thing that he did in Luke Cage. Why? That would make the character more interesting if he rich as hell and a superhero, cause he got options. Danny and Colleen, their relationship. Watching them, you could tell that they're just adding drama where it don't belong. Now, Danny, it did look like Danny was kind of flirting at first. He straight up clock blocked his Chinese friend who seemed pretty hip. You don't go over there and interrupt and take over the conversation from your friend, and he talking to a woman, and you know he ain't got no woman. You got one, and he should have stayed away. He looked over and saw him with a woman, and then he gonna come jump in. But other than that, Danny was a good guy. He was doing the right thing. He had his powers or whatever. But there was a forced drama that they made between Colleen and Danny. And they didn't go into it too much. I mean, they didn't have big old fights or whatever. But it was like, so he's not going to be the Iron Fist anymore because he likes to go underground and beat on a metal door? That's an issue. I mean, he didn't almost try and kill anybody with the Iron Fist or do anything that put anybody in danger or put their relationship in danger, but no, I can't have the Iron Fist. It's the power, it's too much. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give it to the woman I love. What? So she can get messed up? Just made no sense. Oh my God. Harold and Joy Meacham. I mean, I've been listening to a few reviews on it. People talking about how much they like Harold. I mean, I really don't care. Yeah, his character changed. I don't really remember Iron Fist season 1 that much. I remember him being a jerk. So I don't remember him really changing and being him and Danny getting that close. But I just don't care. I don't. You could yank out his whole little storyline. And hers made no sense. She kind of contradicted herself when she was speaking to him about, why are you doing this? Well, he came in my life, he took everything. And then, in like almost the same breath, she said, well, I'm glad he came in and he showed me another life. So you are happy that he came in and changed it. Which one? Then you shouldn't be mad if he changed it for the better. It don't make no sense. Davos. I got one word for him. Hater. He went to freaking Kung Long and earned a PhD. He trained in PhDerism. Because that's all he got. Just a hater. And I hated that they pushed the brother issue. That's my brother. Get the hell out of here with that. If you gonna do the brother role, show the brother role. Show Kung Lung. And they didn't really do nothing. They had a few conversations. They fought each other and they brothers. It sucked. It was a trip. Like, I ain't never saw a bad guy not only way shorter than the superhero, way shorter than all the women, the damsels in distress. Like, how is this guy gonna be a freaking threat? He's like way shorter than everybody. And that freaking London James Bond accent did not make him any vicious. I will surely punch you in your face. Like, oh, that's not really intimidating to me. The character who did a good job was Mary Walker, Typhoid Mary. She did a good job. I mean, she had a lot of range in there and was acting a darn fool. But, yeah, she was a good character. It wasn't heavily cliched. She didn't do anything like, why are you talking like this? It was weird, but it was like, okay, I could take weird, the freaking cliches and making drama where it ain't and not talking like real people. She talked real crazy. So that was good. Oh my goodness. Freaking Misty Knight. Woo! Now, Misty Knight is black. Now, I'm black, but she did the classic black female sass attitude in almost everything she did was sass. And who you talk and what you... It's like, oh my goodness. I don't want to hear no freaking sass the whole time. That is not enjoyable. If this was the 80s, she would be saying, child, you better drop that money and get on your knees. I'm about to arrest you. Honey, child. It's like, ugh. What's up with all this sass? Oh, angry. She got a robot arm that she was locked up, and it was like, that's the first time you knew you could break through stuff? It's like, oh, I didn't know I could do this. What the hell you been doing with it? Masturbating? It rubs a good clit. Like, you better find out what it could do. You didn't get the instruction manual? Anyway. Watching this show, I did with all these shows. I fast forward. And with this show, I did more fast forwarding than probably most because I was just not interested. When it got into a sappy thing with Colleen and Danny, fast forward. When Misty Knight came over with her sass, fast forward. Freaking the Mitchum son, when he was in IA, fast forward. I stopped when the therapist jumped on his lap. Then it was like, oh, what's going on? Who did what? Freaking, who else? Dabo's talking to freaking Joy. I listened a little bit to that because that's the freaking plot and the whole point. But even some of that, it was like, oh, I know what they about to talk about. Fast forward. Shoot, them talking to the freaking hat. Here's another thing I don't like. The freaking bad guys. Very realistic. These bad guys, instead of carrying guns, they carrying hatchets. Not only are you carrying a hatchet, but you actually get like a freaking a holster, a cop holster that don't hold guns. It freaking holds hatchets. Where they do that at? Where'd you get that from? It's like they pulling out knives to fight people with superpowers. Freaking Danny hand glow. Well, we got a knife for you. I'm just sick of martial arts, period, in movies. I'm sick of the martial arts. I'm sick of one bad guy attacking at a time. I'm just sick of it. I mean, I guess it was improvement from the last one, but it's just, all of it is just colliding into one. Like Daredevil is colliding in with freaking Iron Fist, and it's just one freaking crap after the other. I mean, none of these characters, except for Daredevil season 1 was cool, especially when he was fighting in the freaking hallway. That was like the best thing I done seen since freaking Blade 1. But all the rest of it has just been not a freaking enough. Not cool enough. When it could have been cool enough. It's like in every freaking show, the freaking Jessica Jones, she's the white version of Misty Knight. Just attitude for no reason. Like, if you don't cheer up and treat people who've been helping you with respect, and freaking Luke Cage, I mean, I like Luke Cage's character, but not cool enough.